there goes a couple of them there. So like just no road sense. Like there's a car right behind them. They're just like waddling around. What's going on in this town is an absolute abominable crisis.
Oh, there's one right across the road.
Just hold there, just hold there.
Our dog population here, our stray dog population, our breeding is just out of control, and I don't know what to do anymore.
Oh, there's a dog right there. Jeepers.
Yeah.
They're just wandering.
Yeah, they just do. They just wander.
There's one right there, there's two of them.
My name's Donna. They call me Donna Doolittle around here. We do get those urgent calls of, you know, dogs that have been hit by a car or, straying around and causing problems. You know, there are some calls where we just do have to get out on the road in the middle of the night, as you know, often in my pajamas still. There we go, across the road there.
Vet nurse Donna runs an animal rescue service in the far north. It's all done by volunteers. And how many dogs
Yeah, I think it's about 900 last year.
900 dogs?
Yeah, they're everywhere. They're literally everywhere.
There's a dog there.
Yeah, there you go.
Just normal.
Just normal, that's normal.
It's normal.
There's another dog over there. They're trying to stop them breeding, desexing as many dogs as they can for free.
2 people in a row got quite seriously attacked and had to go into hospital. You know, we've had the local lady who delivered the mail around here got attacked and unable to do her job anymore. There's kids that are being chased down after school. You know, I feel like the community is literally waiting for that incident where someone is actually killed in order to feel like something will actually be done.
This isn't just a problem in town. Further north, near Cape Reinga, wild, feral dogs are attacking farm animals.
Motherfuckers.
What happened in the most recent attack?
We had 23 ewes and 37 newborn lambs killed.
23 ewes and 37 newborn lambs.
Yep, and they were just bitten on the head, killed and then left. That's it.
So they're not actually doing it for food. Some people might be surprised.
Yeah, no, they're not hungry. They're definitely not hungry dogs. It's more like a game, fun.
To kill.
Yeah, just doing it, to kill.
Wild dog. Do the
What's the rough estimate that your boss got on how much this latest attack cost?
I think he said it was upwards of 20 grand, something like that.
20 grand gone, just like that?
Just like that, yep.
Far out. Yeah. So the farmer called in Punch Niho for help.
I am a dog hunter.
You are called out to put a hit on a dog.
Correct. And I will go and sit there all night until I get a result.
And how many dogs have you personally killed?
I know it's well over 70 dogs that I've shot.
As a dog lover, how does it feel to shoot a dog?
It's not good, because those dogs shouldn't be out there in the first place. They've been neglected.
A lot of people will find this quite brutal, what you're saying, in some ways. You know, a lot of city folk and people that don't understand rural life.
People don't understand what goes on up here.
What Punch does is legit. In fact, the Department of Conservation pays him to hunt feral dogs. This footage is from a night camera he set up for us. They kill for fun.
They kill for fun, a lot like a dingo in Australia.
They're bloody dangerous.
Very dangerous, yeah. And which is what I said to Department of Conservation about it was only a matter of time before someone was killed by these feral dogs.
And they could never be rehomed and trained?
No.
Punch's neighbour, John Nilsson, is so worried about wild dogs that he carries a semi-automatic weapon wherever he goes. He has a special gun licence for it. So what is that?
It is a BCM, so a semi-automatic 223.
For pest control?
For pest control.
Killed a few dogs with that?
Yes, I have.
What about this thing?
So weed control.
Oh, that's weed control.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I thought this would be for the dogs as well. John has a warning. His farm is close to 90 Mile Beach, where many walk our national trail, Te Araroa.
There's a dog peeling down by Te Paki stream, gee.
So you've got people walking, sometimes with kids and such like. And a feral dog is, as bad as a wolf, or probably wolves might have more respect. They're something that's very, very dangerous. If somebody, walking on their own did get mauled on the track, we may never know what happened to them. They may just go missing.
What, that there'd be nothing, these dogs would leave nothing of them?
They'd chew them up or drag them off into the scrub.
That's a pretty big warning though, John. You're warning that someone could get killed on the Te Araroa Trail.
Yeah.
John says there's a breeding population of wild dogs, but others are making their way here from Kaitaia.
There's also people dumping dogs. That's somebody in the town gone, we'll just go and let it go in the forest.
He reckons all dog owners should have a licence.
So you have a licence to own a dog. Sounds, absolutely over the top, but when you think about it, it works.
Yeah, your suggestion is to licence the owners. The owners
Yep.
have to show they're responsible.
My firearms are safely locked away in the cabinet, like a dog should be safely kept inside its yard.
Okay, we have socks. The little boys, the run to the litter.
Back in Kaitaia, Donna Doolittle's volunteers are doing what they can.
And this is Missy, a big chunky monkey.
A lady had puppies dumped on her lawn.
Dumped on her lawn. We get them dumped on lawn. We had a litter of 5 dumped up by the Cape. They came to us. We've had them under bridges.
There are so many dogs and just not enough people to even adopt them now.
They're trying to stop them breeding, de-sexing as many dogs as they can for free. How many dogs have you de-sexed this year?
At least about 3,000 in total.
You've de-sexed 3,000 dogs
Yeah.
this year
Yeah, probably, yeah.
as a volunteer.
Yep,
I mean, that's extraordinary.
yeah. Why is there not a law that states you just have to have your dog de-sexed? We need mandatory de-sexing in Kaitaia, in the whole of New Zealand, in order to stop this crisis.
Mandatory de-sexing
Mandatory
nationwide.
de-sexing nationwide, no-brainer.
You're here, you're just walking, and vroom.
I'm down on the ground, I'm twisting, and I just see these jaws in my leg. I'm shocked, I'm almost paralyzed with what's going on.
Sheridan Seals was attacked by a roaming dog near her home in Mangere. So that was the dog that attacked you?
Yeah, this is the one that attacked me.
Got a photo of it?
We got a picture right before I went to urgent care so I could provide evidence of what happened.
What do you think when you look at that dog?
Nothing but fear.
Look at all the dogs you've kept records of.
So this is the evidence I've gathered for the council over the years. So these are all the pictures I've taken of dogs that are roaming.
Wow, there's heaps. Now Sheridan is moving out.
I don't feel safe anymore. I don't feel safe walking around my neighborhood. I can't walk to the dairy. I can't even hop in my car if it's parked on the road. I feel trapped in my own home in this area because I can't go out safely anymore. Carrying objects like an umbrella isn't enough anymore. It's frustrating.
There's a dog there now, just still going past.
Yeah, it's frustrating. I feel like I'm locked inside my own home. It's that fear, and that's affected my life.
It has affected your life big time.
Yeah.
10 minutes away in Clendon, the Alan Scioli family is also reeling from a dog attack.
Do you want to show your mum eyes? It's over there. It's a little bite, but a bite is a bite.
This was the damage when her 6-year-old boy was bitten in the park after school.
The dog bit me when I was going to pet him.
Did you think it was a nice dog or a mean dog?
Nice.
His mum, Lindell, tried to corner the dog.
Myself and a few other parents had geared up with branches and sticks which we had found, and the dog started to run up. It showed its teeth towards me and charged, and I started running.
She says despite calling the council, the dog is still roaming. What does it make you think about taking the kids to school from here on in, or letting the kids walk to school on their own?
I don't let my kids walk to school on their own. I know a parent who said to me, would you like to borrow a BB gun? Animal management needs to step up, the community needs to step up, because now our community is getting hurt. That's how somebody has to die by an animal in order for them to act.
So it's out of control?
It's more than out of control. It's manic. It's manic.
It's not just people being attacked by dogs. In Weymouth, they are mauling pets too. You've got the ashes of a bunny rabbit here.
Yeah, he was our first rabbit.
What was that rabbit's name?
Bunzo.
Bunzo?
Yeah.
Cute. And Bunzo was killed by a roaming dog?
Yeah. Yeah, it was awful.
So Megan Henley got 2 new rabbits, but they weren't safe either. So tell me what happened that night, because you've got a big fence.
So we've got 3 very large dogs who don't have collars on, it looks like, and they're just surrounding the enclosure. They are running into it, trying to, I guess, get through.
These are massive dogs that have jumped a huge fence.
Yeah.
And a pack of dogs on your property.
Yeah. It makes us feel really vulnerable knowing that they were able to get in and they could do this at any time. Yeah, it was awful to see, and I feel sick looking at the video.
And you've got a little baby, beautiful little baby here. You've got another wee child. Do you feel safe in this neighbourhood with all the dogs around?
I don't feel safe walking around. Every time we go out, I'm thinking about what I can do to defend. No, we call animal control every time we see one. Our cases keep being closed unresolved. The dogs that killed Bunzo, they never caught them, and we would see them out on the road. So it's just awful to know that not a lot is being done, or what is being done isn't enough.
In Conifer Grove, almost 30 cats were killed by dogs on Yvonne Packers Street.
We lost our 2 cats to roaming dogs. What are you doing?
She runs South Auckland Animal Rescue and helped the council track them down.
We spent 7 weeks out all night. We also purchased a dog trap to help catch these dogs.
Her service is overwhelmed. How big is this problem?
It's crazy, and it all comes down to people not desexing their pets, and it's really sad. There's dogs being dumped and left to die, and it's horrible. It's gut-wrenching to think, look at these beautiful puppies, and these guys here will not leave our care until they're desexed.
So why are we ending up with so many roaming and dumped dogs? Well, if they haven't been desexed, a female dog can have 2 litters of pups a year. Each litter can be anything from a few to 12 puppies. Then those puppies, of course, have their own puppies, and bang, there is a population explosion. So more dogs are out there, and dog-related injuries are on the up. New figures from ACC show more than 29,000 dog-related injury claims in the last year. That's up nearly 10,000 from 10 years ago. And Auckland Council's figures just out today show roaming dogs and attacks are worse than ever before. There were 10,214 dogs impounded in the past year. That is the highest number ever, almost 2,000 dogs more than the year before. Now, out of last year's 10,000 dogs, only about 35% were claimed by their owners, leaving over 6,000 dogs at the pound. That's meant a big increase in dogs being put down. 6,079 dogs were euthanised in a year. That is a tragedy. That is over 2,000 more dogs put down than the year before. So basically, 17 dogs are being put down every single day in Auckland. Why so many? Well, the reality is there are so many dogs available to buy or adopt elsewhere that people don't want one from the pound. And in case you are wondering, the most impounded dog is one of these, a Staffy, a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and there were more than 2,000 impounded in the last year. Take it from me, they are everywhere out there. Now, back to desexing. Under the law, the council can't desex impounded dogs without the owner's permission, which means they mostly go back into the community still able to breed. This, the council reckons, is a big part of why there is a dog population explosion. Councils cannot cope, and that is exactly what I saw out on the front line in South Auckland.
I've just received another 2 jobs. One's an aggressive and another one is a roaming. It's for the
So this is what we deal with, dogs being mauled to that extent. I really empathise and sympathise with the dog owner and the dog itself, but yeah, you sort of get numb to it.
I'm just putting through a roaming formality, please.
I'm out with animal control officers Richard and Miguel.
We'll take that roaming off you.
They're one of 30 units on patrol today.
It's a roaming in Papakura, bro. There we go.
So your dog goes. We get what we call P1 jobs, which is jobs that we need to attend to straight away. Just keep them contained, eh? All right? And that could be anything. That could be dog attacks, roamings, pickups.
Hello? Anyone home?
A lot of things we come across is I don't think a lot of dog owners have their dog as a family member. A lot of them say it's there for protection.
He's got a dog.
Oh, okay.
Chippy? 1, 2, 3.
So where will that dog go?
He's got no microchip, so we're taking him straight to the shelter.
Terrier, American Bulldog.
And that's where we're heading to. And now this place is full at the moment, Tommy. The Manukau Animal Shelter is the largest pound in New Zealand.
Pretty much all our shelters are at capacity. We can have 30, 40 dogs come in one day.
30 or 40 dogs can be brought in here in one day. Yeah. These dogs have passed the safety test and are up for adoption.
Hello.
So all these puppies.
A lot of them are dumped in parks or in public bathrooms.
These two are really cute. Do all the puppies that come here find a home?
No.
And then there are the really aggressive dogs. What's a pole dog?
So this is a pole. So it's basically a lead, but with a metal pole to keep your distance with the dog. In many cases where you have dogs that are highly aggressive and it's going to be a risk to the public, we won't approve a release of those dogs.
There's multiple avenues that we're trying to tackle the dog problem in Auckland.
Rob Irvine is the council boss dealing with this issue.
Desexing is one of them. We've got to reduce the amount of unwanted dogs.
And that's at the heart of the problem here, isn't it? That these dogs are breeding.
A dog will just have a litter after litter after litter.
The council wants the government to change the law so it can desex impounded dogs before they go back to their owner. What is your message to the government here?
We need some big changes, including the ability for councils to tackle the desexing problem.
The council also wants a law change so it can bring in mandatory desexing if needed. And you need the power to be able to call for mandatory desexing across Auckland.
Yeah.
It's a crisis, would you say? Would you use the...
It's a crisis, yes. And we need government's help.
The council also wants the Dog Control Act changed so it can put down dogs faster. So a dog's got 7 days for the owner to come and claim it or it gets euthanized. Yep. Council wants to bring that down to 5. Yeah. That's tougher.
Yeah, it is a very controversial proposal. We don't want to be euthanizing dogs. It's something that our staff really, really struggle with. It's not something that any one of them enjoy. But unfortunately, the shelter capacity is at a maximum.
You have got to euthanize the dogs quicker to make more room for all the dogs that need to be in here.
And that will then keep the public safe.
At the West Auckland Pound, to get more dogs desexed, the council is even running a free pick-up and drop-off service. It is targeting dogs in high-risk areas, says manager Nikki Cripps. So you'll go out and pick the dogs up and bring them here?
Absolutely. So we will go to the owner's home, we'll pick up the dog, we'll have discussion with the owner, bring it to the clinic, and when they've fully recovered and been monitored for the required time, then we return them to the owner.
We're about to castrate this dog today, so it's a pretty quick and straightforward procedure.
Council vet Hannah Ford is desexing up to 8 dogs a day.
Once we've removed that testosterone, they'll be a little bit calmer at home, they'll be less reactive to other dogs and certainly less reactive to female dogs.
So is that one testicle or two?
This
now?
here is one testicle, so this is the second testicle that I'm removing.
So that's one?
Yeah. So the other one is just in that little pot there. Yeah, so you see it's very quick.
It is quick.
Yeah.
They're gone quite quickly, aren't
Yeah, yeah.
they? All done?
Yep, all finished.
Yeah, and if you could say one thing to people who are reluctant to get their dogs desexed, what would it be?
I would say that it's the right thing that you can do for your animal and for your community. Yeah.
And before I leave, a frightening reminder of the problem. I check out Auckland's most dangerous dogs.